Hey, what's up, guys? We're the Super Hebrews, plus Trish today.
Hi!
The Super Hebrew.
Yeah, the Hebrew.
Today is now, well, at this point, I don't know when you guys are going to be watching it, but right now, it is 12:23 a.m. in the morning, and it is officially To Write Love on Her Arms Day. To Write Love on Her Arms is a nonprofit organization that is to raise awareness for teen depression, self-injury, suicide,
Psychiatric disorders.
all that stuff. The whole organization was based off of one story, Renee's story, and it pretty much started when she was not allowed into the rehab center. So the founders of To Write Love on Her Arms took her in for 5 days just to not only help her but love her and show her that life has meaning.
There is hope for a brighter tomorrow.
Rescue is possible.
Love is the movement.
We just want to let you guys know that we support this cause.
Yes.
And you should too.
So, today we ask you, or any day, love someone.
If you have a certain psychiatric disorder,
If you know someone.
or if you know
Or if you're just
someone,
feeling down, or you know someone who's just feeling
or
down.
exactly, then it is important that you actually do participate in this cause, because it's letting us all know, and it's letting the people that are suffering right now that they are not alone and that they are loved, even
We
though
feel for you.
We love you. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Christian from the Super Hebrews. I'm going to show you the love written on my arms.
I give you the cat.
To write love.
My name is Blakely Adam Eugene Zimbabwe Bartholomew Card III. I wrote the L backwards, but it adds character.
My name is Trish Nagenhauer Gashorga Lorga Torga Dorga Durka Durka Borgin. That wrong one. My L is backwards because it adds character.
I'm Jacob Alexander Cato.
You're a baby love.
Yeah, it's right there. You see it? Okay, good. Hi. I'm Eric. Trish wrote this one.
But not for Eric's love.
People suffer and you might not even know. I was there. Beginning of high school and middle school. I was a cutter. I came close a lot of times in my early teens. And if it weren't for the friends that I had talking me down every time, and the friends that I knew were out there supporting me, it probably would have happened. They're the reason that I'm here today. So, remind everyone, tell everyone, not just people that you think are, like, that you can see that have come out to you, that they have these thoughts. My friend Katie Wilkinson, her little brother last September, when we saw it coming, she came home from work one day and found her brother, her 12-year-old brother, with a bag over his head in his room, cold. It's something that happens to everyone of any age. So, don't ignore, and just keep caring.
8th grade was a low point. And I think everyone gets to the point where they don't want to keep going on with it. And that was kind of the point for me. And it's really bad because I didn't want to go quietly. I planned it out, which is bad, about going into the school and making a huge deal out of it. My friends saw something was wrong, and they talked to me, showed me that people actually care. And it's a cool feeling knowing that someone loves you. Still going through high school, having learning disabilities, it makes it hard. And people don't always take to it the right way. And so it's tough. But you'll get through it.
Hey, what's up, guys? I can't say that I've had one of these problems. I mean, I've had minor problems here and there as I've gone through my short life as it is. But I've had many friends with these problems. And it helps a lot if you tell someone. Like, that is the main thing that I want to tell you guys. tell someone. I can promise you that there will be someone there for you. Always. This is a really serious issue among teenagers. And you just have to know that, I mean, I know it's hard, but someone loves you, whether you think so or not. So, I just want to tell you, rescue is possible, and you're going to be okay. I love you.
If you know anyone who is considering suicide, or if they're having trouble with depression, please help them. Know that people love them. Know that people are there, that there is hope, that suicide is just a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I suffered from depression. About 3 years ago, I was going to hang myself. And if it wasn't for my friend who called me, I would not be here today. So if you could please just know that there are people that can help. Please spread the word that people love you, that there's love all around you.
Well, when I was in 7th grade, I had developed anorexia nervosa. And I had continued that habit till my sophomore year in high school. By that time, I had also become bulimic. I didn't tell anyone. If it wasn't for my sister, who I was very close to, who I also lived with, if she hadn't told my parents that I hadn't been eating, but I had been throwing up, I wouldn't be here today. In order to get me into the Children's Hospital Psychiatric Rehabilitation Center, it had to take my doctor to tell me that I would be lucky to see my junior year of high school, because my body was eating away at itself. I had little to no muscle mass at all. By my junior year of high school, I had gained the weight back, but I still felt horrible. I had planned on committing suicide. I didn't even tell my own parents that I needed help. It's hard to say that you need help. I know, I have ADHD, I have learning disabilities, and it's hard to say that you need help, but when you do, look at what can happen. I'm in a conservatory and I have amazing friends. Okay, so maybe you have problems, but you have to tell people, because you could end up dead. I can't tell you how many girls I know from when I stayed at Children's Hospital who actually have ended up dying because they just couldn't bring themselves to tell their parents. You have to tell someone, because it can make a world of difference and it can change your entire life around. I thought I wouldn't be here when I was maybe in the same position as you were, and I'm the happiest I've ever been. So please, we keep you in your prayers, and tell someone. You'd be amazed at what can happen. So you can see that all of us have had our own problems and our own difficulties, and we're probably the funniest kids you've ever seen on YouTube.
Definitely.
It's important to raise awareness for this because we're 5 college kids, and every single one of us has had some problem. So go out into the world and tell people that you love them, and always be nice to people, because it can make a world of difference and it can change someone's life around. Even just listening to someone.
If you know someone, or you are someone who is suffering from these problems, look in the sidebar, and you'll find multiple.
We're going to
the
have
sidebar.
the number for the suicide hotline. We're also going to put in the numbers for Children's Hospital research with eating disorders, and we're also going to put in some other links for
There'll be links
other
if you
psychiatric help
find
if you
stuff.
want them.
Find help.
Exclamation point.